Flight boss, bitch. Alright, I'm gonna talk a little bit about myself. You're now entering into the moon and the mind of an Antares moon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm that one dude that equates astrology, metaphysics, science, education. I equate everything that has an explanation for what humans are actually trying to explain as the consciousness rise. Because that's all it is. Everybody's consciousness awareness is rising, and everybody is being consciously aware of newer things because the consciousness is rising. And you know, throughout the years up to 2012, the consciousness of the human mind has arose so much to the point that now, before things get out of hand, the archangels have to come down here and regulate things, because we did the shift. We did the 1 degree shift. We after the 2012 was actually, we moved the whole zodiac wheel, because what people don't understand is, as an Antares moon, any person who has the qualities and land on a direct degree of a royal star, you possess. You're not a cusp. You're not a cusp sign. You're actually 3 signs in one. Like me, I'm an Antares moon, which means my moon's, if I want to take it to astrology level, my moon sign is Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? If you form a halt, your moon sign, if you're a formal halt in your sun, moon, rise, and whatever, you actually possess the energy of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. You know, and so on and so forth. If you Aldebaran, you equate the energy of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. And if you Regulus, you possess the energy of Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Now, as Antares, as the astrologer standpoint of the royal star I am, this equates to the energy of the archangel Uriel, which means the light of God, basically the fire of God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna get this information from anywhere. And it's like the world consciousness is ready now. So I'm going to be the first one to let you know what's going on. And then, because in the book of Enoch, I taught Enoch about the planet of the stars. So this is my representation here. I'm going to tell you, like, I don't want you to feel like we're going to get into this. Because as an archangel, we're not above humans. We're actually sent here to serve humans. We're more scared of what humans going to do more than anything. This is not a case of we could come down here and play. Well, Gabriel can, but that's his way of trying to get a grip on what's going on with the human beings. Michael, he's like the healer, which is Aldebaran. Michael is here to heal. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel is formal heart. He's here to teach. Michael is here to heal. Regulus, which is the archangel Raphael, he's here to lead. And I'm here to give off the oppression. You know what I'm saying? And as a collective, that's how we create the apocalypse, which we already did. And I want people to understand that as the planets, which is Michael is Aldebaran, Regulus is Raphael, and Teres is Uriel, Fomalhaut is Gabriel. As a collective, we already been circled through the whole constellation system that we like. I done been in Fomalhaut's constellations, Fomalhaut constellations, that been in Aldebaran constellations, and Aldebaran constellations that been in Regulus constellations. Like, so we done made a full circle, right? And that lasted 2,000 to something years. 71 to 72 years, we moved 1 degree. Now, when we originally started, I originally started in the zero circumference of Libra. Fomalhaut started in the zero circumference of Capricorn. Michael, which is Aldebaran, was in the zero circumference of Aries, and Regulus, which is Raphael, was in the zero circumference of Cancer. Now, we created the cardinal points and the 2 signs after it, which is the fixed and immutable that's after it. Okay, now, I'm here for Earth because I used air, water, fire. Libra is an air sign, Scorpio is a water sign, Sagittarius is a fire sign. I'm Watcher of the West. So I am the earth quality. So it took the 4 elements to create my solstice. You know, you got a lot of sites that might want to say fall is an equinox. It's not. It's a solstice. It's part of the dark part of the year. That represents yin. That represents the solstice. Don't never let them tell you that. But if you want to lower on the pyramid, yes, the equinox have an equinox and a solstice, and a solstice have an equinox and a solstice. Everything has a lower pyramid on it. But I understand I'm dealing with lower vibrational people right now, but everybody is raising their consciousness to the point that they even have websites that's even on shit like this. But I'm finna give you some knowledge about some shit that you won't get on the internet. Because as archangels, this shit we're dealing with also. And we're here as a representation, and we're here to carry out God's duties. And if we don't do that, we lose our wings, and we have to do this 1,000 times until we get back into our consciousness. Now, it's a gift and a curse. Obviously, I've done something that erased my consciousness for this lifespan in order for me to even be an Antares moon, in order for me to even hold the powers of an archangel, and I am Uriel. And which means in my previous lifetimes I was on the right path for me to get to this stage right now, for me to even have to come on earth and regulate everything. You know what I'm saying? Which regulate is a direct power of Regulus, which is Raphael. He regulate, he's a leader. And he's going to judge you, and he's the one who's going to cast you in the bottomless pits of hell. I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get out of the bottomless pits of hell. Fomalhaut, which is Gabriel, he's going to make sure that you do what you have to do. After I told you what to do, he's going to make sure you do that. So he's going to put you in life or death situations to make sure you do that. And if you're in that life or death situation and you're still acting stupid, Gabriel will keep you down there. He will keep you in a death state. Michael, he's for you to be reborn again. If after you go through the lessons of Gabriel, and he done taught you, he done showed you and put you in situations to see if you're strong enough to rise, then you be reborn again. You know what I'm saying? And then you go into the stages back with Michael. And then you live your life again with Regulus to see if you're on the right path then you're gonna witness a fall again, where I have to tell you what you should be doing and give you some great insight and wisdom, which is Uriel, which is my lifespan time, which is watch you're the west, and you go back down to the south and you fall again. You go all the way through this death that I'm telling you about, that I'm warning you about, and this is what Gabriel ruled. He rules that part, and your willpower of getting out of that is what's gonna take you back around this shit again. And we control the evolution of mankind as of doing that. And you know, in our paths, you have a lot of different angels. Like we have hierarchies. We the highest hierarchy, and which make Lucifer so powerful is because, like, he has great wittiness, you know, and he watched God very closely, and watched God moves and motives very closely. Like, when I say God, I live there, like, you know, and there is a God, but I need people to understand that he's nothing that you think he is. And that star, if you want to equate it to astrology, the God star is so far up there, or wherever you're at in the world, so far down there, that it's so many star systems and constellations in between that been created, this 4C that's lower on the pyramid, that all them stars carry influence from that one star because of how big and wide and how far up or below he is. So that light shines when it comes down, it's over all these star systems, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's like, you can't be that Pacific star because you're blocked off by so many stars anyway. But you're going to catch some of that influence anyway because it's so far up there that the light is shining over the whole thing of this Milky Way in the solar system. But I need you to understand that he's God, but God over this domain. There's a God that rule over all domains. But as an archangel, I'm going to let you know that that's not nearly ever what you're going to be able to understand. Into your whole solar system, into your whole galaxy, into your whole universe, then raised up enough to the point you done met a lot of other gods. Like, God that everybody pray to and things that they think that they're praying to on earth are, you're not even reaching the surface of your God. Because the God that I'm taking orders from is the God, but the God of this galaxy. You get what I'm saying? I can't even fathom or even understand a consciousness to equate to another God in another dominion. But there is another God from another dominion, because the God, as we all know it, let us know that as his children, as archangels, as his children, that he has peers. You know what I'm saying? So I need people on earth to understand that when you're praying to certain things and praying for certain things, you're not even reaching the surface of the God you think you are, or the God you thought you was being taught about. There's actually angels you need to pray to. Certain angels before you even feel like you can reach where you think you're going to reach. Like, 9 times out of 10, if you're praying for a certain thing or you're praying to an angel. And in so many respects, that angel is God here. Is God. You have God over the plants. God, it is God. But the God I take orders from is my God. And before you even could think you want to dish me to the side and think you're going to get straight to my God, you have to understand and equate your energy into certain angels so you can be on that path to knowing my God. You know? And I'm not even here to say, like, I know God more than you. I don't want that energy to be equated. But there's a certain Look at it like this. In life, there's certain things that happen to you that lead you onto certain paths, right? Equate that into everything in life, to the way you think, everything. All this is leading you onto something else. Alright. That key word, leading you on to something else. That's the point I'm making. You need these certain angels, and you need people like me here, and you need to be aware of how to pray and what to do so you can be led into the right direction. Because in certain religions and certain shit, you can be led into the wrong way and led into thinking that something is that is not. And then you start developing and manifesting hardship in your life. And you keep praying to this thing just to receive more of that hardship. And the way they keep you in their vortex and their energy is they give you what you want in bits and pieces and then take it away in order for you to keep giving them your energy. When God doesn't work that way. I'm here to tell you that. God doesn't have human traits. God doesn't have human tendencies. He put humans here to experience tendencies because he didn't have them. You understand me? So it's like, anytime you read somewhere that God is a jealous God and he don't want you worshiping anything but you're lost. You're lost. That's why he put the archangels here. That's why he put angelic angels here. That's why we're going to get into them videos too, but that's why he put us here. For that direct reason right there. So you won't feel alone. So the more and more you want to dish us off, you're going to feel more and more alone. Because you're searching for something that you're not ready for. God knows exactly what he's doing. And he's always going to give you what you want. You got to make sure you know what you want, though. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say one more thing, too. Let's bring it back to astrology basis. To be these signs, you do understand that we're almost in a full turning course right now. We're in a full turning course right now. And we're in the last stages of mankind again. Because, listen, we're in the last ages. Last age. We're in the last age. The last ages of an age paradigm. Like I said in the last video, when you talk about ages, the archangels are here to talk about the age of the ages. So I'm always talking from another dimension and trying to explain it in your dimension the best way I can. So what I mean when we're in the last ages, after this age, there will be no more mankind. What people don't understand is winter is actually falling in the times of fall. Fall is actually falling in the times of summer. Summer is actually falling in the times of of spring, and spring is actually falling in the times of winter. So it's like everything is pushed forward and back. And we're in the last age because, remind you, when we started this from the cardinal points. Now, in order for you to be an Antares, Fomalhaut, Regulus, Aldebaran, in order for you to be any of these things, you have to be in the early constellations of Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. But since the north and the south of the equator is off like this pushes the watcher of the south into 3 degrees Pisces, and this pushes the north into late degrees Leo, which is moving into early degrees Virgo. So it's like it's doing this, right? I need you to understand that this is the last element and last constellation of our creations. Like I started in the Libra, zero circumference of Libra. Aldebaran originated, which is the Archangel Michael. He originated in the zero circumference of Aries. He's in 9 degrees Gemini right now. I'm in 9 degrees Sagittarius right now. You get what I'm saying? Regulus is in 0 degrees Virgo right now. Fomalhaut is in 3 degrees Pisces right now. After this 2,000 years, and we go into the age of Capricorn, there won't be no more mankind. Something else will evolve. Something else will evolve. This is the last age. Age of Aquarius is the last age. Last age. It's the last of mankind. We're, as archangels, going to bring the apocalypse and create a new kind. And it would no longer be mankind. Only reason I'm here as Uriel to even speak to you as a man is because we're in the last times of mankind. And it's my duty and God's responsibility to be here to usher the collective consciousness into this new realm. And to get everybody prepared to what's about to come, so it won't seem as harsh. And people will be open and willing to accept what's going to happen. We're in the last times. After this, it's a start over. You're really not understanding. Like, as Uriel, as Antares, once I end up being in the zero circumference of Capricorn, that is the zero circumference of where Gabrielle originated from. I will be on a new road and a new path and a new consciousness and a new kind. There will no longer be the mankind. There will be new kind and new evolutions. And by the time I end up in the last circumference in the last area of the sky of Gabrielle, once me as Antares, aka Uriel, end up being 2,000 years, 4,000 years, 6,000 years, about 8,000 years, when that pass, I will be in the last circumference of the area of the sky Gabrielle created. Then there will be another kind after that. And then you have that kind equating to and explaining and having passages and knowledge on how Uriel created from the zero circumference of motherfucking Capricorn, which that might be a new name, Capricornius. The only reason I'm here to tell y'all I originated in the zero circumference of Libra is because when I originated in the zero circumference of Cancer, it wasn't Cancer. It was something else. It was another kind. It was another evolution. It was another solar system. As soon as I came here in the zero circumference of Libra, this created and equated into the solar system of mankind as we know it today. As soon as I go into Capricorn, which I'm in the early degrees of Sagittarius, we got 2,000 and something more years left. And we're going to bring the apocalypse. And there's no longer going to be mankind. There's going to be another kind. And I'm going to leave the video off like that because I don't want this video to be too long for us separated into different pieces. But I'm here to usher this collective consciousness into this new opening, to these new gate passages and these new gateways that then open at the year 2012 in December, and these stages that we're going through now. And I'm going to be guiding you. And I'm going to be guiding you with astrology, education, philosophy, science, and everything. Metaphysics and everything. Flight boss, bitch!